the word slave, all right? There are no slaves. There are no slaves. There are individuals, doctors, physicists, religious leaders, housewives, children, aspiring political leaders who were enslaved by a group of people. Let me hear you again. Enslaved by a group of people. So when I talk about African or people of African descent who are enslaved, that is very different. That means that I'm a free thinking individual who has rights, who has a life, who has a family, who has a future, who has a destiny. But now that has been taken from me, stolen, looted from me. And now I've been put in a situation where I am enslaved. But that has not changed my character, my nature, who I am. But what has happened in the long history of racism in America has caused this notion to try to define all people of African descent as people who were either slaves in that word, and that word then conjures up all kinds of other things. I can't, listen, black folk, let me talk to my black people. We were no, we weren't, we were enslaved, all right? We were enslaved. So I don't use the word slave. Number two, I don't use the word master, all right? I don't use the word master. Why? Because that elevates a criminal to a status which they do not deserve. Okay? It elevates a criminal to a status they don't deserve. It's just like a monument to Jefferson Davis. It's just like a monument to Robert E. Lee. It's just like a monument to P.T. Beauregard. It's just like a monument to all of these enslavers who fought a war against the United States of America so that they could continue the enslavement of people of African descent. And so I'm not going to call or raise up or salute or honor those people in that way. So 2 words, get them out your vocabulary, all right? When you talk about those people who owned individuals, who took life from individuals, call them what they were: pedophiles, rapists, criminals, dream stealers. All those terms apply, but the term master only elevates them to a status and makes 200 years later you to be honoring them, all right? So we're going to just start with that.